Lights this
Hello,
evening as
everyone.
we get you set for
Sorry
another
I'm late.
edition of Baseball on. Matt Shoemaker,
Cranky today, so you're going to have to
Michigan, is
excuse
the
me.
starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
My nephew got on my nerves, got smart with me, and I was just trying to help him, and he was so rude.
Not that big of a deal to give up a run
Ticked
here
me
there,
off,
but
and now I'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the night.
3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep.
Hate being cranky. Don't like it, but you know what it's like when people disrespect you.
Sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
I'd never speak to my aunt the way he spoke to me, ever.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Aaron Judge. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many pegged him as one of the best.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Well, they don't get much bigger than that one right there. He's now tied the single-season base hit record.
Come on, Glade. Home run, bud. Home run. You can do it.
One more base hit, and he'll have an unprecedented season. Stay tuned,
oh, no, not a double play ball.
It's about to get crazy.
Relay to first in time, and just like
Base is loaded. Oh, goodness gravy.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
See what happens when you're cranky? So I got to figure not to be cranky. Just play baseball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and
sit down, Guerrero. Sit down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Paxton steps into his windup. 1-2 on its way. Skied into very shallow right.
And that's the third out.
Is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Couldn't even see it.
That one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. This crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
So digging in now, Luke Voit, as he begins this
one
as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat all year.
Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the
Come on, Gary.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. Pretty good
success.
Right
to him.
He's 4 for 5. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not that time.
Here's Brett Gardner now, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play.
One of the best.
There's a swing
that might be a home run.
Well out
but...
to right field. See
awesome. Oh, it is. Yes.
Home run.
another
Way
excellent
to go,
swing
Brett
right
Brett.
there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now
That might be
ball
one
is
too.
Smoked, carrying to deep left.
Yep,
and
it
it's outta
is.
here.
A
Back-to-back
home
two-out home runs.
run.
So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the
Pookie.
dugout right now. There's a
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. They get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well,
Bye-bye,
that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2
Bye-bye.
strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Count is 1-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. LeMahieu has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled away. Paxton, a Canadian native. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he comes back with a fastball.
Bye-bye.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly.
Me, no nobody.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add
Goodbye.
still another.
99 the Fruities.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. Now this
Another
one is
one.
blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back to
You what,
back
98?
jacks.
Yep.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, could
Eh.
it be 3 in a row? A ball that's
I don't
carrying.
know. I think it's going to be an out.
On the
Yep.
warning track, he makes the catch.
Almost. Close, but no deal, as they say.
Standing in, Luke Voigt hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That
That's
can
going to
get
be,
your head for a
no,
little
he's going to
while.
be safe. Woo, I thought he could get out.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Chase Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we
Hey,
need to start by
Lemmy.
putting the ball in
I
play
missed
more
you.
often.
How you
There's too
been?
much swing and miss in our
You
game.
doing okay?
And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Up next is Danny Jansen, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely.
I'm tired today too. Had a crazy morning, and the afternoon's not going any better.
1 here in the early going, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
In there, 1 and 2 now. Popped him up. Sanchez is there, and that retires the side. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Captain Yoshi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break
I like
about the
Yoshi.
team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making
Is that
it
why
very
you changed your
difficult for the
name?
opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Grounded to short. To panic covering. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Poopy.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Set to deal on 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Luke Voit. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. In now, Brett Gardner. Runners on the move for second. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center.
Home run.
And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. A dive, and he can't hang on.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So striding forward now, Rowdy Tellez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field.
Hey, Justin, how are you doing?
And that retires the side. 1-2. Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Thought that was 100 for
now
him.
is the designated hitter, Torres. The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out
another
to
air
left
ball.
center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jonathan Davis.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Panik. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits to this point, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Andujar waits on it. 2 gone. Now in the box, Lourdes Gurriel. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying.
Hey, Emilio.
Tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. In now, Luke Voit. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
How are you doing?
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gone! One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Brett Gardner will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one. As we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. Fouled away. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Voit in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. Good battle. Count remains full. Grichuk at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. Last time through was a base hit. Line drive to center field. Davis is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Davis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Stanton giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Joe Panik. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Popped him up. LeMahieu moving to his left. And that's the third out. Blue Jays. Ken Giles enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field.
That could be a home run. That could be number 100.
Gone
it is.
To lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Look at that missile, Jay, in backseat.
At the plate now, Torres hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a shot.
That's another home run.
And deep. Looking up is Hernandez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just
had a home run there,
into
buddy.
the second deck. Hard liner to center field.
That's going to be an out now.
There, and he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. This is line to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And a double steal try here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
There you go. They're both coming home.
And the second run will score as well.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side.
Third out.
A whole lot of badness.
Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
I think it's time to replace the pitcher.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. 1-1.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Swing.
There you go.
He struck him out, and
hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. I'll see y'all later with Mario Kart, probably.
And their rear view mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away.